Alright, welcome to this tutorial on how to draw the human figure. If you haven't watched the first and second videos, do well to watch them before you watch the next one so you don't get confused. We're going to be going into details on the head to the shoulder line. So this time I'm going to draw the vertical line again, but it's only going to be for 2 divisions. That's from the head to the nipple area. Alright, then we divide this into 2 equal parts. So this will be 2 and 1. 0. And that will be 1. So as you can see from this drawing that we did at first, it was mainly done in the front view. But since we are doing the head to the shoulder, I'll be doing the basic guideline for both the front view and then the side view. So let me quickly draw another one here. I like writing them there so that I'll be able to verify and see if where I'm going to draw whichever part of the body is the correct position. Alright, and then this will be for the nipples. Same for the others. Alright, so like we divided from the previous video, how we divided to get the shoulder line, we divide 1 and 2 by 3 equal parts. So this a third, another third, and another third. Alright, so we'll draw a line through the first. And this will be our shoulder line. So this is the pit of neck. That's where the neck starts from, going to the top. So let's draw a head. Like I said in the previous video, it's an egg shape. The upper part is wider. As it comes down, it becomes narrow. And it's not necessarily an oval, because this one seems to be quite distorted. At the top it's wide, at the bottom it's narrow, just like an egg. Exactly. See what I did just there? Alright, so we're going to indicate the shoulder points. So like I said in the other video, it's a head length from the pit of neck to the shoulder. So this distance, you start from here and you measure the same distance to that side, which is going to be right about here. If you're wondering how I did it, I just imagined this to be a side of a square, extend it as a square over here, because this would be like the same length, then I bring it down. But that's quite complex for you if you're a beginner, so just measure the head length and place it here and see if you get the exact point that you're looking for. And then we try to make it a symmetry. And then this will be for the nipple area. Forget about that. Alright. So I'm sure this is exactly what we did last time. The arms will be somewhere here, but that doesn't really matter for now. So from this point, from the shoulder 1 to the second shoulder 2, we're going to draw a semicircle. Wait, it's not a semicircle. We're going to draw an arc from this point to that point through the chin. So we're going to draw it like this. You have to take your time and draw it. You have to do it with your free hand. Don't use any instruments. No French curve, no ruler, nothing. Just use your hand. It will pay off when you get used to it this way. Alright, so this is basically that muscle that lies at the top of your shoulder, between your neck and your shoulder. I think it's quite more visible from behind. So, alright. So from here, somewhere here, we indicate the neck. The neck doesn't start directly from here because there's a bit of the neck is obviously quite less wider than the head, so you don't really go to the end of the head. You don't draw it here, you draw it somewhere here instead. Then from the point where it touches the curve that we drew from shoulder to shoulder, we curve it to the pit of neck this way, because the neck is round, it's not just straight. It curves into the pit of neck. Right, so as you can see, it's starting to look like someone in a t-shirt already. So this is the head, and that's the shoulder blade, that's the clavicle or the collarbone, and then the neck meeting into the pit of neck. So now that we have this, let's draw the side view of it. The side view is quite complicated, so you have to take your time and watch me as I do it. So for the side view, the head is quite complicated because the front of the head looks different from the back of the head in the side view. So it's like, even though the egg from this side is facing us straight symmetrically like that, on the side it's a bit tilted this way. So depending on where the head is facing, the chin is going to be ahead of the back of the head. So what we're going to do is that we're going to divide the 0 and 1, that's the top of the head and the bottom of the chin, into 2 equal parts, and then we're going to extend it a little bit to help us know how long, where the half point is on every side of the space that we have there. And then we won't really make it a very wide angle like this. We're going to make it very small like that. So kind of like 40, this is less than 45, this is like a 30-degree line. All right, just like that. And so instead of drawing the egg like this on the straight line, we're going to draw it on the diagonal line instead. So like we drew the egg, we have to remember, we are not just drawing an egg like this, we are drawing it like this according to this line, not that line. So this side is going to be wider than that side. So notice how I made sure the space in here is approximately the same as the space in there. Just like what I did here, the space in here is approximately the same as that. If this one seems to be smaller than that side or vice versa, it's going to mess up everything. So try to get the accurate measurement done. Alright, so just like we divided the 1 and 2 into 3 parts, let's do the same here. Yes, so the one at the top will be the shoulder line. So what we're going to do is that we're going to draw a line that will pass through the middle of the neck. So that's going to be like an action line or a rig or a framework, wireframe for us to base on to draw the neck. So we're going to draw it something like that. So this point to be the pit of neck, that point over here, and then you're going to draw it like that. All right, so this is where the chest and the nipples will be, whatever. This is all that we need right now. So what you're going to do is see the middle. Okay, let's name this point X. So from point X, you see the line, I extended it a bit, so where it intersects with the egg shape, that'll be the back of the neck. So you're going to draw a line like this. When it touches where the bottom of the chin is, you stop. This is the bottom of the chin, number 1. You draw a line from here. It's supposed to be quite parallel to this. Then you stop at a point. Then you draw another one, which will be from this point. So like this is the middle of the neck. So now we're going to draw the front of the neck since we already have the back of the neck. And they are all going to be parallel. So you start from where the chin starts, the bottom of the egg. Then you make it quite perpendicular to all the other lines. Now from here the neck will look big, but as we go further we'll go on with the details. Right now this one is just to help you understand the principles and the proportions. So yeah, from here we're going to draw a curve just like that one, because it's a rounded cylinder. The neck is a rounded cylinder. This curve is just indicating this one. This is like the back of the neck. This is where the muscle will be. These muscles, these ones. Then this will be the torso, but we'll talk about that later. So yes, so I need you to basically draw and redraw several times, both the front and then the side view, over and over again. The more you do it, the more you understand the proportions, and the better you become at drawing them without any reference, of course. But for now, I want you to go over it over and over again like I did. It took me a while, but I got used to it. Alright, thanks for watching this one, and I'd like you to go ahead and practice over and over again as much as you can before watching the next video. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.